Ever found yourself in a situation where your anger took the driver's seat? It's a common occurrence, more common than we'd like to admit. Anger, like a hidden enemy, can sneak up on us and cloud our judgment, often leading to decisions we might regret later. This powerful emotion, if left unchecked, can have a detrimental impact on various aspects of our lives. It can chip away at our health, triggering stress and other related issues. It can strain our relationships, causing discord and misunderstanding with those we hold dear. It can even affect our overall quality of life, pushing us into a spiral of negativity and resentment. The importance of emotional regulation, therefore, cannot be overstated. It is crucial not just for our mental well-being, but also for maintaining harmony in our personal and professional lives. But fear not, because today we will explore ways to keep that anger in check. To control anger first, we must understand what happens when we get angry. When anger strikes, it's like a light switch being flipped in our brains. This is the work of the amygdala, the part of our brain responsible for emotion. It sends out an alarm, triggering the release of adrenaline, the body's fight or flight hormone. Your heart rate increases, your blood pressure rises, and your muscles tense up. In essence, your body is preparing itself for a perceived threat. But anger isn't just a physical response. Psychologically, it's often a reaction to feeling threatened or wronged in some way. It's your mind's way of defending your personal boundaries, beliefs, or values that have been challenged. The interesting thing about anger is that it doesn't always stem from a present situation. Sometimes it's a delayed reaction to past events, resurfacing when something in the present triggers those old emotions. It's like a ticking time bomb waiting for the right moment to explode. External factors too can lead to anger. Annoying traffic, a rude comment, a rainy day when you planned for sunshine, all these can set off the anger alarm in your brain. The same goes for personal triggers. Each of us has unique sensitivities based on our past experiences and personalities. What may seem trivial to one person could be a major trigger for another. But here's the catch. Anger isn't necessarily a bad thing. It's a natural human emotion. It can even be productive, prompting us to stand up for ourselves or address a problem. The issue arises when we don't manage it well, letting it control us instead of us controlling it. Understanding the science behind anger is the first step to mastering it. Recognize that it's part physiological, part psychological, and influenced by both external factors and personal triggers. It's not about suppressing anger, but rather understanding its roots and learning how to respond in a healthy, constructive way. Now that we know what's happening inside us when we get angry, we can better manage our responses. The first step in controlling anger is pause, breathe, proceed. Now, that might seem like a simple mantra, but it holds profound wisdom. When we're angry, our emotions can quickly take the driver's seat, leading us down a path of regrettable decisions. That's where the power of pause comes in. It's about taking a moment, a brief interlude, to step back from the situation that has stirred your anger. This pause allows us to prevent our emotions from dictating our actions. Next, we breathe. Deep breathing is more than just a relaxation technique. When we're caught in a wave of anger, our breathing becomes shallow and fast. By consciously taking deep, slow breaths, we're able to counteract this physiological response, helping us to calm down and think more clearly. And then we proceed. But we don't just barrel forward. We choose our path with intention. We decide on a course of action that aligns not with our immediate emotional reaction, but with our long-term goals and values. We choose to respond rather than react. It's important to remember that this isn't about suppressing or ignoring your anger. Anger is a natural human emotion. It's about controlling how we express that anger, preventing it from causing harm to ourselves or others. Remember, it's not about suppressing anger, but rather about controlling how we express it. Ever thought about how changing your perspective could help control your anger? Perspective is like a lens through which we view the world. When we're angry, this lens often becomes clouded, distorting our vision and creating a world that appears hostile or unfair. But here's the secret. We have the power to change this lens. Imagine you're in a crowded train, someone steps on your foot. Your first reaction might be anger. But what if you shift your perspective? Maybe that person is rushing to a hospital, or they didn't see your foot. Suddenly your anger starts to subside. This is the power of reframing situations. By considering alternative explanations, we can diffuse our initial anger. It's like cleaning the lens through which we view the world, allowing us to see situations more clearly, more objectively. But it's not just about reframing situations, it's also about considering other people's perspectives. Maybe that driver who cut you off is having the worst day of their life. Maybe that rude cashier is working 3 jobs just to make ends meet. By putting ourselves in their shoes, we practice empathy, and our anger often gives way to understanding. And that's the real magic of perspective. It's like a key that can unlock a more peaceful, understanding version of ourselves. A change in perspective can turn a raging storm into a gentle breeze. Before we proceed further, if you're finding this video helpful, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share. By doing so, you're not just supporting our channel, but you're also helping others who might be struggling with anger issues. Imagine the impact if more people learn about these effective anger management techniques. We all have a role to play in making our world a more peaceful place. So let's spread the knowledge and help each other out. Let's continue our journey towards mastering our emotions. Having healthy outlets for your anger can make a world of difference. Anger, like any other emotion, needs an avenue for expression. However, the key is to find the right, constructive ways to let this emotion out. One such outlet is physical activity. Exercising regularly, be it a brisk walk, a vigorous gym session, or a peaceful yoga class, can help dissipate the pent-up energy that anger often brings. The endorphins released during exercise can also improve your mood, making this a win-win solution. Another outlet for anger is through creative expression. This could be anything from painting, writing, to even playing a musical instrument. Creative activities can serve as a form of emotional release, allowing you to channel your anger into something tangible and transformative. Plus, you might discover a new hobby or talent in the process. Lastly, talking about your feelings with someone you trust can be incredibly therapeutic. This could be a friend, a family member, or a professional counselor. By verbalizing your anger, you're not only acknowledging it, but also understanding its roots. This can pave the way for you to develop effective coping strategies. Remember, these are just a few examples. Everyone is unique, so it's important to find what works best for you. Finding a way to express anger positively can help you regain control. So, take the time to explore different outlets and see which ones resonate with you the most. Sometimes anger can feel overwhelming, and that's okay. We all have moments when the heat of our emotions seems too much to bear. When these moments become frequent or intense, it may be time to seek professional help. This isn't a sign of failure or defeat, but rather an act of courage and self-care. Therapists, psychologists, and other mental health professionals are equipped with the knowledge and tools to help you navigate through the storm of overwhelming anger. They can provide you with strategies tailored to your specific needs, helping you manage anger and prevent it from negatively impacting your life. Therapy is a safe space, a place where you can express your feelings without judgment and gain insights into the root cause of your anger. But perhaps you're thinking, I can't afford therapy. Indeed, the cost can be prohibitive for some. However, there are resources available to make mental health care more accessible. Many therapists work on a sliding scale basis, adjusting their fees according to your income. Online therapy platforms have also made therapy more accessible and affordable. Some health insurance plans cover mental health services as well. Support groups can be another valuable resource. These are spaces where you can connect with others who are experiencing similar struggles. Sharing your experiences and hearing others can provide a sense of community and understanding. It can be incredibly comforting to realize that you're not alone in your struggle. Finally, remember that seeking help takes time and patience. There's no quick fix to managing anger, but with consistent effort and the right support, it's entirely possible to gain control over your anger and lead a happier, healthier life. Remember, seeking help is not a sign of weakness, but a step towards a healthier you. By reaching out to a professional, you're taking a brave step towards understanding and managing your anger. It's okay to ask for help. In fact, it's one of the most powerful things you can do. So let's take a moment to recap what we've learned today. We've journeyed through the labyrinth of anger, understood its underlying science, and acknowledged its power. We've discovered the calming effect of pausing and breathing, and the transformative magic of shifting perspectives. We've explored healthy outlets to channel this intense emotion and recognize the importance of seeking professional help when needed. With these tools in hand, you are well on your way to mastering your anger and leading a happier, healthier life. Thank you so much for joining us on this journey towards mastering your emotions. Your time and attention are greatly appreciated. We hope you'll apply the techniques discussed here in your daily life and witness the transformative power they hold. If you found this video helpful, please like, subscribe, and share it with others. Spread the knowledge and help us build a community of emotionally intelligent individuals. Remember, mastering your emotions is a journey, not a destination. Keep practicing, stay patient, and you'll see the change. Until our next journey, take care.